We are back in the saddle. Y'all know who it is. It's your man Alex Crow coming at you. And this is, well, actually, first, introduce my man. Go ahead. let me not jump the saddle. Go ahead.
What's good, y'all? I'm Malik L. How you
L to my right. What's good with you?
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Happy to see you. Good to see you.
Happy to see you too, man.
We got another episode of the Two Cents of Humor podcast. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. That's everybody on Apple, Spotify, all the platforms. However you listening, I'm glad you listening. Thank y'all so much for being here. Gotta start, man. How you been? What's good? What's going on?
I've been good, man. It's getting cold.
It's getting cold as shit now, ain't it?
Oh,
This shit getting too much, man.
I've been up in my room just like, taking just straight up naps from like 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Bro, it's the vibe now. It's like,
cold.
it go from 80 to 40, just like that now.
Especially in New York. It's officially cuffing season again.
It's officially cuffing season, pumpkin spice, all of that.
All of that.
And I suck during cuffing season. It's not my thing, but yo, I gotta start, man. So I filmed the pilot last Sunday, right?
Oh, nice.
It was cool. The premise is something I really wanted to bring to the show, though, right?
Okay.
But first and foremost, shout outs to Saquon. He's doing some great work. I don't want to give the name of the project just yet, but I will just tell you what it was about. Essentially, it was 3 single guys, right? Mm-hmm. And we was all cooking a meal for a single lady, right?
Sounds
and
fun.
It was the bro, you don't even know. And it was the lady's job. She was supposed to pick. So all she saw was the meal. She didn't see us, but she saw every person's meal. $25 budget, and she picked the meal that she thought was the best, and that's who she went on a date with, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Interesting premise. $25, and I'm just here to tell you, I lost terribly. Like I lost so bad. It was terrible, right?
You can't cook neither.
No, I was talking to our good man Wolf right here. I was telling him before, bro, I could cook, but I only could cook one meal, one dish. Like they made breakfast, I made dinner. I made my meal, and I'll go on record saying this. I do spaghetti with chicken and veggies. That is the meal. A breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, I don't care. That is the meal.
This dude said spaghetti with chicken and veggies.
Right? So and it was good as shit. So at the end of it, she calls each one of us in, right? Mm-hmm. The winner goes last, but she called me in first. Mm-hmm. And she's laughing. Like the plate is full. It didn't even look like she took a bite, right? Uh-huh. And she laughing. She goes, why did you do chicken with pasta? I said, that's a staple. I said, what? I said, you got your pasta with your carbs with your protein. With veggies on the side, you don't lose. She got the nerve to be like, how come you didn't do shrimp? And I'm like, the budget was $25. $25 was the budget. Like
budget.
Yeah, it's like if anybody gets you shrimp for under $25, please run.
I'm like, this girl got 4 meals in front of her and she's asking questions. See, they're just never happy. They're never happy.
It doesn't matter what you do. Now, granted, I didn't get her a drink because I wasn't thinking. So she definitely had a little scratchy throat.
Bev?
Bruh, I wasn't thinking. $25, I'm like, all right, you got everything you need right here. What could go wrong? I'm looking at the tap like, damn, the sink is right there. We could have did something right.
Struck out, bro.
Oh, man. But to be honest with you, because like when it was all said and done, you hang with everybody. Mm-hmm. Nobody touched my food. Like I didn't even eat my shit. my man made, what did he make? One guy made avocado toast. That shit was amazing. Shout out to Vince. Vince, I was good at that shit. And then my man, the other guy, I can't get his name on top of my head, but I think it was David. Yeah, David. David made, he works for a bodega. Has to. Like I think these were 2 professional chefs I was against because their shit was amazing. But I say this to say, no matter what you do, you can slave over a hot stove. It doesn't matter what it is. You're going to take that L, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that's why I don't like, that's why I don't try to like, Netflix and chill, man. Just do it.
So that's your route? You're more of the Netflix and chill
I'm not more of the Netflix and chill. I just don't, I would say I don't knock people that go for that because
Mm-hmm.
like, you're already paying for it.
It's simple, right?
You just come to the house, pop on a low budget Netflix film and
funny shit is
chill.
You're not even paying for it. That's somebody else.
That's someone else.
You just pulling up and it's just hey, all right, log into Craig's account one more time. Like,
bro, if my grandma knew how many girls was watching her Netflix account with me, oh man,
bro,
God
it's
damn.
bad. So that actually begs a good question. Then.
What's up?
So when it comes to Netflix and chill, like is that your go-to move?
No.
Like everybody got a signature move. That's not your signature move.
Absolutely not. No. If I'm gonna take a girl on a date for the first time, I prefer to like take her to something I'm already doing anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
That was
that's
very
my tactic.
Now you came out straight out the gate. That was confident. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, if I'm already going to like, I don't know, Kinko's to print some shit.
It's whatever you doing that day.
Like, hey, you trying to go print some shit?
Let me
Check out all this paper.
check out all this paper. Yeah, you be telling her, yo, I make lots of paper, right? Bring her to fucking Kinko. She's like, oh, he wasn't kidding though, right?
Literally.
Literally, he's got all this paper.
What about you? What's your ideal first date?
It's not cooking, that's for sure. I'll tell you what I recently learned, right? And a lot of people put me onto this. Not just one or two or three, but a lot of people have said when the weather is nice, the park. Gotta do the park. I did for the first time I did this. Central Park with a blanket and chilling.
That's nice.
That's bro,
That's a good
on
date.
a nice day.
That's a good date.
I was like, are you just talking? I said, whoa, I've never been more happy to have a conversation in nature in my life. Like,
yeah.
I don't have conversations in nature. I don't do that.
That's fire. You got to get the portable speaker with that. You got to, yeah. Next time you get the portable speaker, put like the lo-fi on, get a little sliced fruit, bring it.
That little sliced fruit. Okay.
Literally, bro. It's like I've done this before. You get, like kind of like a picnic, but like a low budget picnic. Like some fruit and some like I don't know, some drinks and a portable speaker, a blanket, and just vibe out.
A low budget. I see you mastered this.
I've done
that.
this.
Nothing about what you said was low budget at all. Actually,
I've done this all.
He said, "I've done this all."
Dude, I had something like that set up, and the girl stood me up. Actually,
Damn! Oh, I remember you mentioned that you brought the picnic basket.
Dude, yeah.
By your damn self.
Dude, I dead ass like. To make the long story short, I spent all day, getting stuff in order. I asked my grandma, you got a picnic basket? She's like, of course, baby.
Of course, baby.
Gave me a picnic basket, offered, and she like even helped me like bake cookies and cut them out and like put our initials on the cookies. I loved it.
Oh, you did initials on the cookies?
It was bad.
Oh no.
It was bad. And then literally I'm waiting, 10 o'clock goes by, don't hear from her. 1 o'clock goes by, nothing. 5 o'clock goes by, nada. Eventually, it's like 10 p.m. I hear my dad in the corner just. I'm like, what are you doing? This nigga smacking my food, eating everything. He's like,
shit.
Eating my finger sandwich, just talking about some. You're not hearing from her, son. 12 o'clock a.m. rolls around. And this girl sends me a text message that said, sorry I let you down today. Let me down?
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, no.
Sorry I let you down today. I almost committed genocide that day, bro. Like, I could have. I had to.
Yo.
I hope her bloodline is cursed for 3 generations because she always so much of my time.
Oh my God! Wow, that's a level of pain.
Yeah,
that's a level of pain.
I've been through it.
Oh my gosh!
I'm not the you're not the only person that's been through it.
Everybody been through it.
It's everybody.
We know that. Oh, now there's one last thing I want to ask you. Then I do want to get into what we got submitted this week because we got some heat for y'all this week. I just need you to know, like, if you not sitting down, sit down. We got a lot for y'all this week. But I want to know how you react when unexpectedly you may run into an ex who you may not have seen or talked to in a while. How do you? Because this is something. Nobody really goes through this regularly, right? But like when it happens, your heart drops. Everybody's heart drops to start.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, has that happened to you? And if so, what was kind of like?
Yeah. So I make a conscious effort to never be in the same locations as my ex in my city. Like I don't.
You do homework? Like, oh, she over there, I'm over here type deal?
But if it happens, like, yeah, because ironically, I remember I was hanging with one of my exes and we saw another one of my ex. So
wait.
It was like X squared, like straight up. Like, and that ex liked me, but the other ex we saw hated me. And she was like, it didn't even register that I was standing right next to that ex that I was with. And then the girl that I, came with, she like walked off.
Whoa.
And I was like, why is she walking off? Like, what's going on? And then later she was like, Yeah, man, it was really awkward with you standing like right next to your ex, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" Standing
felt
right
awkward
next to
for
my.
you?
Yeah, she like walked away, and I'm like, "What? What? No, I don't. I didn't see her." And she was like, "She was right next to you,"
Yo.
and I was like, "Yo, that's crazy," because that means she really dead to me. Because
You didn't even know
I didn't even
that. You didn't even see that.
no, the level of trauma that I must have, like that's just because if I had saw her,
Oh
I'd
my
probably
God.
break down,
Damn.
because she was standing right next to me, like literally. Like I probably could have touched her hand apparently, and I didn't even notice.
Oh, dang.
Didn't you? Yeah. So I just
I got one friend. I remember he told me this story. Shout outs to Jabir. I remember this guy. He told me that he was in love with one of his exes, right? Like love, like love, like you know what I mean, like right. So he's in that kind of love, right? And he said it used to hurt just thinking about her. He runs into her at like I don't know, like Rainforest Cafe or some shit, like which best restaurant ever. But they were like at Rainforest Cafe. They see each other, but they just acted like each other wasn't even there. That I don't think I have that in me to do that personally.
you got to.
I can't act like I don't know you. That like because it's like we can at least wave. Give me a wave. Give me a hey. Give me a. But for me to act like I never met you before,
Oh, you must not have bad enough terms. I got at least 3 women that it's on site when I see y'all.
it's on
Listen,
sight.
y'all know who y'all are. It's on site. If I see y'all out in the street, if I catch you in traffic, I'm popping your tires. Know that.
You come ready to play, bro. Yo, it ain't just us. That's what I'm gonna say. It
not.
ain't just us out here. I know we talked a little bit pre-show about some of what we had. Well, first of all, what you, the viewers, the listeners, have been submitting. Thank you all so much. Very interactive part of the show.
Thank you guys.
Can't do it without you guys. A1, number one. But dang, you guys have been equally as hurt, if not even worse.
Damn, they're inflicting pain too.
They inflicted pain.
What do you mean hurt? Some of these people are awful people.
Not afraid to admit it neither.
I'm so happy like it's on like a secure like server and I don't know who
Anonymous.
any of these people are because like I'd be looking at some of y'all different if I knew.
This is a safe space.
Yeah.
All we do is we share our pain together. And of course we give our 2 cents on it, you know that. But we all share our pain. It's part of it. It's part of the love game. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
And also, if you guys, you're watching this and you want to submit a story, the number to submit is
Go ahead.
585-447-5883. It's not my personal number.
He says that after every time he say that. I always gotta share that. Oh, by the way, ain't the personal.
It's not because people are like, is it your personal? No, and then they're like, good, because it's an Android. And I'm like, it's not an Android. It's on a secure. It's on a server. Like,
Yo,
I know what I'm doing.
we talked about that the last time. We be judging people off that green text box.
You
but
got to, because listen, if you got an Android, obviously you don't care about your social
you don't
interactions.
care about yourself.
And if you don't care about your social interactions, you're not gonna care about me.
I'm waiting for you to go into the first one, man.
All right, bet. Yeah, let's
Go
get
ahead.
into these.
Y'all sit down. It's gonna be a good one.
All right, so the first one. This one's funny. This one actually blew up on Twitter today, which is pretty crazy. So I got this around 10 a.m. I have been hooking up with my boyfriend's dad for a few months now, and now I'm pregnant. Obs, I don't know whose it is. I want to marry him someday, but now what if his son is really his brother?
Yo,
What if his
Wait.
son is really his brother?
wait a minute now. Oh, I've been waiting all day to weigh in on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna recap it for y'all. We got somebody. She got her boyfriend, but she's also hooking up with her boyfriend's pops. And she's pregnant, and she thinks it's the popses, and she may be giving birth to her boyfriend's.
Trish. Trish.
Yo,
Trish. That's
I'm fleeing the country. I'm out. I'm out.
fleeing the country.
I'm going to South Africa.
South Africa.
Bro.
You on some Dave Chappelle shit.
Bro, what are you supposed to do? There's no way out.
I mean,
The-
at least the baby will still look like him either way.
You so they'll never know until they really check, right?
Yeah, they need to get a paternity test or something.
I don't even think Maury has tackled this one before, but There's two perspectives I think of, right? There's obviously the boyfriend's perspective. I'm gonna jump into the pops in a second, but there's obviously the boyfriend's perspective, right? A, he doesn't know about any of this, right?
Right.
B, he thinks his girl. Well, he's gonna eventually notice that his girl's pregnant.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be freaking out at some point.
Yeah.
Whether it's his, whether it's not, whether he's excited for it, whether he's not. It's what I'm trying to say is it's a lose. It's not just a lose. There's 3 losses. He doesn't win at all.
Bro, yeah.
In this situation.
Yeah. That's yeah, no, he can't win.
There isn't a single unless the kid is his and he wants a kid, but then he's gonna find out
he's still getting his
then he's gonna find out his pops is doing what he's doing, and it's like
his dad's still smashing his
but don't he look like was it a stepdad or
biological?
They look the same. All right, maybe that's why. But at the same time, it's like, if you're the boyfriend, what do you do?
If I'm the boyfriend, what do I do? Damn.
Now I gotta give if you're the boyfriend, what do you do when you find out the truth?
If I was to find out the truth and I was her boyfriend, like I can't even act like I'd be like, I'd kill them. I'd be so sick. I wouldn't. I just turn on the shower water and get in.
Turn on
what like my fully clothed and just sit down and think for about 9 hours. Just straight up a whole work day. I call in sick and be like, hey, I need a personal day because I just found out my girl is getting railed by the dude whose balls I came out of.
Raw sex too. yo, call it what it is. They're not just fucking. This is like raw sex.
Monday night raw.
Yo, but y'all to go at it like that, it's like, all right, fuck this guy. Like yo, who cares about him? It don't even matter.
Dude, that's so painful.
If it's me, I'm telling you straight up, I'm gonna get on Expedia. I'm not even gonna do United. I'm not gonna do United. I'm not gonna do JetBlue. I'm doing Spirit because only the Holy Ghost is gonna save me from this situation.
He says
hopping on a Spirit flight. I'm going around the world. I'm going to Australia. 16-hour flight. Bye. I'm out. That's if I'm the boyfriend.
Would you ever cheat on someone? Be honest. Have you ever cheated on someone? Be honest.
Okay. Fair question. Now, I feel like there's 2 levels to cheating.
Okay.
And I've had this conversation before. There's emotional and then there's physical. The physical act is the obvious one.
Yeah.
But emotional cheating, I don't know, just define it for everybody who don't know. Emotional cheating, at least I see it as, it's like I don't want to say your heart's with somebody else.
Yeah, giving your emotional energy to someone else.
But I feel like if they're genuinely a friend, and I use that term so lightly, if they're genuinely a friend, that is okay.
All right.
But
so my question, would you ever cheat on someone?
Okay. So, and it's a good question. Would I ever? I haven't said no by now, so the answer's obvious. But it depends. For me to really be in a relationship with somebody, I gotta really feel a type of way about you. I gotta really, like, I can think of somebody right now who I would never would, right?
Yeah.
Never.
Sure.
I just couldn't do it, right? Couldn't do it. But that's why I'm always so picky about who I really kind of go into a relationship with. I ask myself this question all the time. It's like, all right, so if I'm with her, right? I played a game of like hypotheticals. If I'm with her, but she come along, am I gonna act up, right? And if the answer is yes, and let's be real, more often than not, the answer is yes. Then it's like, all right, well, I can't do this. This can't happen, right?
I feel that.
When the rare few come along, where it's like, all right, well, because this is what I learned. When it comes to me, I can only speak on behalf of Alex. Some girls will make me act stupid. That's the thing. Well, if you make me act stupid, I really like you. That's what like yo, if you got me going all over the place just to come see you and just say hi, oh yeah, I'm acting hella stupid, right?
This dude on some simp.
It ain't simping, bro. It's not simping. You don't have somebody who ever driven you crazy.
Dude, you know what? Yeah, I have had someone.
Everyone's got kryptonite. Even Superman allergic to the rock, bro.
Dude, yeah, and you know, that girl was awful for me. And it's just like you just keep going back, like you're in love with the dysfunction,
the toxicness,
the toxicity.
Yeah.
It just keeps you just
in it.
And you know, it's like it's weird because like sometimes like you'll get like someone that's amazing, and you'll be like, oh shit, like. You not broken.
You're legit. You're put together.
Oh, I gotta not act up because, like, you know.
there's something to be said about people who just keep it straight with you like that, though. You
No
know,
doubt. No
I had one person tell me, and it's like it's obvious. You know, all right, you know, you kind of feel some type of way. She was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I need somebody who got their shit together." I was like,
that.
I was like, have a nice day. that ain't me. All right,
Fine.
Little bit of the record scratch. Like, all right, I completely understand.
He said, "You know, I get it.
I get it. As somebody who does not have his shit together, and we working on it, I ain't the guy. Have a nice day. But I'm always here. Should you change it up? Should you change
Did you want to downgrade?
If you ever look at the downgrade, you know, sometimes the premium package is a little too much. You just want to roll 1 month of basic. I'm right here.
Should you want a man with a 520 credit score?
I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
But
And I ain't going nowhere because I got the car.
all right, bro. Let's dive into the second submission.
Let's do it.
Today around 3 p.m., I got a text that said, "Found out my boyfriend spent almost $500 on OnlyFans when we just had a newborn and we're struggling to pay bills."
Oh, goddamn.
Damn.
He spent 500 on OnlyFans. They have a newborn and they're struggling to pay bills.
Half a stack on OF, bro.
He's a legend. He's a legend in the
City
game.
boys up. City boys up.
City boys,
City boys
up.
up.
Yo, he's a legend in the game.
What you gonna do? Leave him? Like,
Yo, 500 on OnlyFans ain't even around no more.
I mean, they're around. Wait,
Why you know that?
not that I know.
Yo,
Not that I know.
$500. That's more than a car payment, bro. That's
is.
That's your lights. That's your water.
Yeah.
That's your heat. It's getting cold.
That's literally like an M3 payment, bro.
Yo, that's your end of the month bills is due.
Yeah.
And he signed up for OnlyFans.
He literally just bought naked women pictures on like the hub is right there, you know? Like,
And you know something?
and Chatterbait.
You-
And X Hamster. And XXNI.
X hamster. I never heard of that one.
And XNXX.
All I'm saying is if he's
And Spank Bank.
he got all of them. He got all of them.
I'm just saying, they all out there.
He's got them all. He's got them all. If you drop 500 on that, bro, it's feet pics. That's what he wanted.
Bro,
It's what he wanted.
Listen, I'm
Toes was out.
listen, dude, I'm not here for feet slander. I'll have you know, as a member of the feet delegation,
Yo,
we're not here to talk bad about feet.
yo.
There's nothing wrong with feet.
You know what I'm gonna ask you next, right?
Why?
Perspective. What do you do?
What do you mean?
Both sides of this coin. All right. Well, actually, there's really nothing to be said about the guy who foregoed all his bills. We know what he's thinking.
Yeah.
If you're in this relationship, you're the girl in this kid.
was-
You newborn, not even 6 months.
Dude, if I was the girl, listen, man, girls deal with a lot of bullshit from us, man. And honestly, this probably isn't the first instance of BS that this man has handed to her.
Not at all.
It can't be.
This can't be the only instance.
Yeah.
This is building. This is.
She's probably just like, you know what? F him. He's the father of my kid. I gotta just pick
man.
my battles. She's stuck. She's stuck. What you gonna do? Divorce him
Yeah.
for spending $500 on OnlyFans? Like that's
Bro.
breakupable.
Bro.
Is that really divorceable? Like,
Bro, 500.
because you're gonna spend more in lawyer fees.
Bro, the fact that you had the logic ready, but bro, 500, bro. That's
500. That's a lot of money.
that's.
Barry.
And when you struggle with the newborn, that means you're not getting sleep.
That's diapers. That's formula.
Diaper, it's Pampers, it's formula, like you said.
It's a week of daycare, bro.
it's-
Like,
Hey, now look, now watch. Now the whole family life has changed. Now she don't wear sandals no more. No, feet are never out. Feet are just never, she always got socks on. This shit's it turns into petty shit. That's what happens, right?
Yeah.
Not saying I've been in a crazy long
they
relationship.
take a little bit from you each and every time.
Right, because now,
bit.
because that's what she's gonna do. Now she's gonna use the little shit just to get at her. Oh well, he like feet so much. Well, how he like if he don't see my feet no more?
How you
right?
know he likes feet?
It's gotta be feet pics, bro. I know. I don't got the list of prices on my phone, but I mean, hey, let's be real. What's gonna go for the highest measure?
I don't think feet go for that much, man.
What do you think it is then if it's not feet?
You know, I think he's just paying for top of the line premium content. He's paying to see girls bust it open, you know, with their legs up in the air, feet behind their head, ever so slightly turned toward the camera in that fashion, you know. He's probably paying for them to say his name on stream.
$500 for a shout out, bro. Shout out. Hey, yo.
$500 and I'll moan your name.
Shout out to Kevin.
I can't even moan on set.
He said I can't even
I was
moan
about
on.
to, but
Bro, I'm flipping the shit. I'm keying cars. Cars I don't even mind. I'm
cars.
That's my go-to. Just lose it move. It's like, come on. I'm keying cars. You don't even
dude,
gotta drive.
that's a woman trait, man. You can't be keying cars out here, man.
I mean, look, but you know, let me tell you something though. On some real talk for a minute, keying cars, it'll get under anybody's skin. It don't matter what you drive. You could have a 1990s Toyota.
Yeah.
You could have a 2010 this, a 2021 that.
Yeah.
No matter what you drive, keying the car will always piss somebody off.
Because it's their car, bro.
Bro.
They gotta get around in it.
Because that's hitting beneath the surface. Guys don't do that. This is how at least when I've seen how women and men differ.
Yeah.
Women gonna attack you where you know, like they'll kick the PS5. Like they'll do that.
Mess with your car,
Right.
man. Yeah.
A guy is just like he's just like Hulk smash. But like a woman, she'll go for like what she'll go for what you love.
Goes for what you love.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Like she'll run up the easy pass. Like that's what
Bro,
she'll do.
literally, like that. I feel like they're wired like that too, because like I remember like when I was younger, my mom would like ground me, but she'd ground me very specifically. So if like I was like into like 10th century like literature or some shit, like one week she'd be like, all right, no more 10th century literature. I'm taking that from you.
Go for what hurts.
What you love. So like sometimes I would just pretend to like stuff just in case like I pissed her off. So I like have like something she could take away from me instead of like something I actually like.
Yeah.
It never worked.
You be like, I don't even like PlayStation. I like doing my calculus.
Like I love calculus today.
Well, you and your calculus go upstairs. Don't touch that PlayStation.
I better not hear that. I better not hear you doing calculus
Better
up
not
there.
hear you doing calculus up there.
You better play that PlayStation.
Better play that PlayStation. But no, fellas ain't shit either. I gotta keep it real. It's like niggas ain't okay.
And we never will be.
We never will be. Sometimes I like to think I can be, but I've repeatedly proven that this. I don't remember if I said why. This is going back to what we said at the beginning of the episode. I don't remember if I said why I lost that competition. I know I told you before the show, but it's because I didn't get the girl a drink. Like that's some nigga shit. Like the fact that
She said, "Where's my drink?"
It's like that episode of SpongeBob. Where's my drink?
Diet Dr. Kelp.
Diet Dr. Kelp. I'm like, and you know what's the craziest shit? I'm looking back at the receipt and I remember purchasing every one. Like I bought seasoning, I bought noodles, chicken, all of this. Never once did I say, "Damn, what if she choked?" Like that's the shit that niggas just don't think about, bro.
You got to. Because they know. They're very like, oh, he didn't think about my esophagus and my airway passage.
He didn't think about my airway passages to my esophagus.
I could have choked on this dry ass meal, you know? No Bev.
Yeah, I definitely did. I did want to go back to the first case though. I did want to touch on this, right? Mm-hmm. You're the stepfather now. Okay. Or I keep calling him the stepdad. Because I guess in my mind for it to make sense as a stepdad, but back to the first scenario where the girl's fucking the guy and his dad. Mm-hmm. You're the dad. How do you feel? What do you do? I like putting you on the spot because I like hearing what you think first.
If I'm the dad and I'm having sex with my son's girlfriend,
and now you just find out she's pregnant,
and I find out she's pregnant, what I'm doing is I am paying her for an abortion, and I'm paying for her to have it. So I'm like, hey, you know, we had our fun. You know, we probably still could if you take one of them pills real fast.
She said, take one of them pills.
Here's a little bit of money for your trouble, you know? Like, I'm not, I wouldn't force her, but like, because, women's...
So you're going to be supportive no matter what she do?
I'd be supportive no matter what she did because I have to be, I don't have a uterus. I can't get an abortion.
Facts.
So I have to be supportive. Like,
but I'm talking not even with her. Your son, bro. What are you doing with him?
He's my son, so I could probably kick his ass anyway. I ain't worried about that nigga. I'm worried about this woman.
Niggas, I ain't worried about that, nigga.
I'm worried about this woman who might have my son growing inside of her. Like we gotta get rid of that. We gotta get rid of that some way, somehow.
If I'm in that situation,
I might take her on a few extra roller coasters or something.
Yo, you wild.
Hey, you want to go to the amusement park? Celebrate that baby.
I still maintain the energy. Well, actually, no. If I'm the boyfriend, I'm going to South Africa. If I'm the dad, I'm going to Antarctica. You're never hearing from me again. I'm out. I'm going to Alaska. I'm going to the boonies. I'm in the igloo. Hood up. You're never going. I'm changing my name. Right.
Hood up.
I'm gone.
Hood up.
Straight gone.
So you're just gonna be a deadbeat to your whole family and your new family?
Bro, you can't show your face around anybody. You can't forget being a deadbeat. You already done beat your meat when you should have. There ain't no being a deadbeat. There ain't none of that. Unfortunately, you're in a position where there's no win here. I would slide some cash. Yo, child support payments, I got you. Boom, here you go. But I gotta leave. I'm out. I'll come back for Christmas maybe if my son want that. But at the end of the day, that's what you gotta do. But
Yeah.
hey. Yo, real quick, before we wrap up the episode, I want to do a quick shout out to a tweet that you had earlier this week.
Oh, let me
that
get
I
on
thought
Twitter.
First of all, if you don't already follow Malik, that's my man. It's Malik L right here.
It's Malik L on everything.
Please follow him. You had this tweet. I laughed so hard. I reposted it. I showed it to everybody I saw.
What tweet?
You said, what if, imagine you just selling weed and this was the tweet. And I got to give him props because I was dying. Imagine if you just selling weed and Batman come and paralyze you. No, wait, that wasn't even it. Imagine if you selling weed to feed your family and Batman come and paralyze you.
Because he did.
Yo,
Bro.
I was crying.
Batman be having niggas like this. Like, laid out in the street for like petty crimes, bro. Batman's like Kamala Harris of the DC universe. Like just straight up.
just straight up. Bro.
Just straight up maiming niggas, bro.
I was dead. That was funny as shit. Please follow my man, Malik L. Tell him how you spell that real quick in case you're curious.
ITS, it's MALIKEL.
There you go. And we're gonna have a little pop up at the bottom of the screen if
Yes,
you're watching
sir.
on YouTube as well.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
at
Yes, sir.
the status quo. That's the obviously status and quo spelled QUOW. Gotta wrap it up for today, man. I really do appreciate you coming on, doing your thing. My co-host right here,
Appreciate you coming on too, man.
doing what we do. Remember to tune in. Another episode next week. Check us out.
No, hey. Also, before we head out, one last thing. You know, our number is 585-447-5883. Make sure you tap in with us. Send us your stories. Confess. You can confess to a murder. I won't tell. I don't care what.
We should open up the floor, right? Just make it an anonymous hotline for everything.
Dude, someone called me today actually before we wrap up. Someone called me and left a voicemail, and it was like, I'll play it real fast. It was weird, man.
It had nothing to do with
it had nothing to do. It was like it was so weird. Where is it at?
Making
bro?
a confession line,
Dude. Yeah, I was like,
Yo, what if he admitted to some shit? Now I really want to know. This is that bonus content everybody always wants. This is what this is.
dude, yeah, I was like, I'm trying to find it for us because so many people texted me.
Keep hitting that line, y'all. It
Yeah.
only gets better and better, for real.
Oh, it's all the way up here. I'm sad. You know,
What was it like? Was it like a crime or was it like a...
no, someone called and they were just, I can't find the voicemail, but they were just like, make sure you have the baby.
What the hell? Yo!
It's so weird. I was like, huh?
Make sure you have the baby.
What? Make sure you have the baby. Like,
Yo.
who is this?
That may not even be a bad idea. Actually, yeah, feel free to hit our line. This is a safe space for everything. Hit our line, anything y'all want. Remember, this is the 2 Cents of Humor podcast.
Ooh, sense of humor.
We give our 2 cents. We gonna laugh about it. But of course, I always like to play the perspective game. You're gonna hear what we think about these situations.
Yes, sir.
But y'all, take it easy. Have a good night. Enjoy yourselves. Till the
Ciao.
next one, we out of here.
Peace.
Peace.